Excuse me, Jason,
Really?
Listen, man, I'm sorry to bother you during your workout, but the NXT Universe wants to know what's going on with you, man, especially after the fallout with Ty Dillinger. What does the future hold for Jason Jordan?
You don't gotta worry about me. I'm gonna be just fine. You know what? I got a game plan. In fact, I've been searching, and I've already found the perfect partner. You know what? He's gonna.
Partner. My cauliflower ears are burning because you have to be talking about me. I'm your man, Chad Gable. Look at that.
I hope you got more than a towel to impress me.
Come on, you know about my wrestling accomplishments. State champ, national champions, come on, world medals. Dude, I was on the Olympic team, all right? Maybe you've heard of it?
Of course I've heard of the Olympics. You know what? I've already got a partner, and if I need you, I'll call you, all right, Cable?
Cable. No, Gable. See, with a G. You know what, though? I got plenty of these. Keep it.
Jason, thank you so much for joining me. Tonight you faced kind of a tough loss against Cass and Enzo. What are your thoughts?
How do you think I feel? The only reason I'm doing this is because they're making me do this, all right? And I can't believe... What are you doing?
You're sweating.
Now's not the time, all right, Cable?
I know. I saw the match. I see all your matches, actually.
What? You creep?
No, I study. Listen, and you lost to those two halfwits? They made you look like a loser.
What? What are you calling me?
I know you're not a loser. That's why I'm here. I'm going to help prove to everyone else that you're not. But you got to let me do my part. Okay, I'm here. Ready? Willing?
Don't. Stop.
And Gable. Let me know.
I'm not a loser.
God, Jason is so confident in his own ability that I think there's still a little mistrust in Chad Gable and what Chad Gable can do.
Jordan starting off against Elias Sampson.
Talk about the credentials of both these guys, you know. Three-time Division I NCAA qualifier, and Jason Jordan, a former Olympian, and Chad Gable. So on paper, they are an impressive team.
Corey, what do you think about Gable's attempts, and finally successful attempt to team up with Jason Jordan?
We're about to find out. I mean, like I said, he's got the credentials. Can Gable get it done in the ring? We're about to find out.
Oh, hey, okay, hold on.
Gable, as you said, a former Greco-Roman Wrestler of the Year, and putting his skills on display. Pretty impressive.
Looks like a tryout match for Chad Gable. And the judge is on the apron, Jason Jordan. Whoa!
Look at this, cover! Again, Gable going for the victory. This is impressive.
No kidding.
I've seen Chad Gable training around the Performance Center. He's impressive, but it only counts on the big stage. This is the biggest stage he's been on to this point, and he's doing a pretty good job, I must say.
Cutler forcing Gable into the corner. Tag made to Elias Sampson with a big boot to the ribs.
I guarantee you Steve Cutler and Elias Sampson know this is a big moment for Chad Gable, so they're going to do whatever they've got to do to try to ruin this moment.
Vicious right hands by Sampson.
Sampson calls himself a drifter. Cover! It's free spirit.
He calls himself a drifter, and he handed me a business card that said Elias Sampson, drifter. What kind of drifter has business cards?
Elias Sampson.
Oh! Beautiful reversal there by Gable, crawling to the corner.
Jordan's anxious to get in there.
Yeah, Gable's almost there, and he makes the tag.
Jason Jordan running clothesline. Sampson to the outside, forcing Cutler into the corner.
I almost feel like there's a little one-upsmanship going here. Jason Jordan.
Tagging Gable, my goodness! Look at that! Wow!
I've never seen that before.
Here are your winners, Jason Jordan and Chad
Gentlemen, it would appear to me that Jason Jordan has found himself a partner.
Jordan and Gable have done a fantastic job of exploiting the weaknesses here, exploiting the pain of Solomon Crowe. And Crowe was barely able to get back in the ring after having a shoulder driven into him.
Oh, this could be it right here.
Submission maneuver. Solomon Crowe with absolutely nowhere to go. Modified bow and arrow. Whoa, Crowe with a reversal. Got a quick cover, trying to make the tag, and Gable pulling Crowe right back to the center of the ring, but hang on. Crowe diving to the corner, tag made, and here comes Neville. Neville exploding into the ring. Look at the speed and the grace of Neville. Throwing everything he's got at Jason Jordan. There goes Gable. Oh, huge kick. Neville again. And this could do it. You know what Neville's thinking. And look at Gable.
Great wherewithal by Gable. Looking out for his partner. Maybe saving the match.
Wait a minute, Neville flying anyway through the air and takes out Jordan. Wow, there's Crowe. Bodies flying all over the place.
Jordan finds himself in that same bad position again. Once Neville gets rolling, he usually doesn't miss.
Neville with a springboard, but caught.
Wow.
Caught by Jordan. Oh!
Wow, what power by Jason Jordan. To be able to completely stop the momentum of Neville flying from midair. How impressive is Jason Jordan?
Both men are spent. Neville still with some gas in the tank. Crowe tags himself in. Solomon Crowe running knee in the corner. Oh,
wow.
Jordan, whoa!
Jason Jordan, what amazing power right there. Solomon Crowe was in there to be a glory hog, tagged himself in. Looks like he's gonna pay for it now. Could this be it? It is!
What teamwork by Jordan Gable. Shoulders are down and that's it.
Here are your winners, Jason Jordan and Chad Gable.
What a way to finish things off.
Gentlemen, congratulations on your win tonight over Solomon Crowe and Neville.
Hey,
Did you hear that?
Oh, I heard it.
WWE superstar Neville. Big surprise. You see?
Oh, yeah.
You see what happens? I've been telling everybody, this is what happens when you mess with the best athletes in NXT. It's not a surprise. Okay, we told you.
You know what? That's only round one. Round one. There's more and more of this to come. Round two is next. And you know exactly what to do.
Stay ready, willing, and Gable.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to NXT. I'm Kyle Edwards with a quick update on the latest news from the NXT Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. We're just 1 week away from NXT TakeOver Respect, where the semifinal and final rounds of the tournament will take place from Full Sail University, live, only on WWE Network. I cannot wait to find out which team will walk away with the inaugural trophy, honoring the unparalleled legacy of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. And this past weekend in Florida, the Hype Bros took on Jason Jordan and Chad Gable. to determine the third team to move on to the semifinals of the Dusty Classic. The fans in attendance were treated to an incredible back-and-forth contest as these two up-and-coming tandems look to cement their spot at NXT TakeOver Respect. And although the team of Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder battled valiantly, it was Jordan and Gable who walked away victorious, moving on to TakeOver to face the monstrous pairing of Baron Corbin and Rhino. Will it be the end of days for Jordan and Gable's climb up the tag team ladder? Or are they ready, willing, and Gable to ride their wave of success all the way to the finals of the Dusty Classic? We'll find out next Wednesday, live at NXT TakeOver Respect.
And right now, once again, back into the unforgiving hands of Corbin and Rhino.
This is an absolute dissection. Byron, I've never been on a roller coaster that kicked me in the face at the end of it.
This is not going to end well for Gable.
Oh my gosh.
Rhino.
No way.
Going to the top rope. No! Gable out of the way.
Now, there's a reason Rhino generally stays away from the top rope.
Oh, look where Chad is. Oh, he's going to reach. Just reach and make that tag.
Gable makes the tag. Rhino made the tag as well.
Now
Jason Jordan. What a drop kick.
Finally, Jason Jordan can do something about it. He can change the pace of this match, and he is right now.
Jason Jordan manhandling two of these monsters. There goes Rhino.
Jason Jordan with the opportunity. The opportunity to
Look at
advance
Jordan
to the finals of the Dusty Classic.
This is what happens when adrenaline meets focus.
Jason Jordan, here he comes. Huge spear in the corner.
Jason Jordan has never looked better than he does right now, and it might lead them to the finals.
Jason knows it could be moments away right now.
Tag made to Gable. But my goodness, what a counter by Baron Corbin.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Right through the mat.
Jason Jordan at the last second able to break it up. How did Corbin reverse that?
Watch Rhino.
Belly to belly.
Oh, it's like a car wreck in there.
Baron Corbin. Gable for the victory.
Oh my.
Whoa! Bridging German suplex. Shoulders are down, and there is Rhino at the last second.
Unbelievable.
How did Gable have the strength to hoist up 300 pounds of Baron Corbin?
Jordan. Door! Corbin and Gable are still the legal man.
Who can suck it up here? Who can dig down deep?
Gable ducks the clothesline. Baron Corbin.
Oh my God.
End of days. From out of nowhere. Corbin and Rhino are going to the finals.
Here are your winners, Rhino and Baron Corbin.
Have you ever seen the tag division this competitive?
No, it's really, you mentioned it a second ago. You talked about the women's division having such a resurgence over the last couple of years here in NXT. Well, the tag team division is right there. So many teams trying to seize the opportunity to take this division to levels it's never seen before.
Oh, Connor and Victor, as you guys said, they are the measuring stick. Connor for the win. Shoulders are down here on Gable, who powers out.
And again, an example of the quickness and the experience there. Connor immediately sliding in to cut off the trail for Chad Gable to not only try to make the tag, but also going for that pinfall.
Look at Connor just putting all of his weight, grinding down on Chad Gable. I don't care who you are, how many Olympics you've been in, that's going to wear you down quick.
Swinging Chad Gable around, so any hope of making that tag just seems further and further away.
Hands up. You okay? Good. Official checking on Gable to make sure that he can continue. He's taking quite a bit of punishment here at the hands of the Ascension.
the boot up. And there goes Victor. Gable's a long way from Jordan,
Yeah, but
though.
he's got a clear lane. He's got a clear lane to Jason Jordan.
Victor crashed down hard to the outside, was able to at least break part of the fall. Whoa! Where'd that come from?
No idea.
Tag made, and here comes Jason Jordan. There goes Connor. Wow! Beautiful drop kicks.
Jordan's taking on Ascension by himself.
Just raw power.
Oh, straps come down. Jordan's feeling it.
Charges right ahead. Wow! Jordan for the win. Connor in to break it up.
You have a very small window of opportunity.
There goes Gable.
To get the advantage over the Ascension.
And there goes Connor. Talked about the powerhouse that is Jason Jordan,
Yeah, but
but
Victor
instead
got that
runs
knee up.
right into the knee of Victor, then
Golly.
flies right into Jordan. Cover.
Gable barely making the save.
Think about that short window of opportunity for the Ascension. The same can be said for Gable and Jordan.
Seemed like Gable has much left in the tank, but wow! Had enough to break up the pinfall and then clear out Connor on the outside.
That's one way to eliminate Connor.
But Victor looking to end things. Jordan up and over, tag was made. And we've seen this, the teamwork by Jordan and Gable. The bridge, and that's it.
Here are your winners, Jason Jordan and Chad Gable.
I can't believe it.
Obviously, the Vaudevillains want to get back in the tag team title picture. Blake and Murphy feel like they belong there as well. How much is riding on this match for both of those teams? If they don't win this match, does that knock them down a further peg?
Of course. Listen, right now it's open season on the tag team champions. Someone has got to be able to step up and identify themselves as a #1 contender. This would go a huge way.
Oh! Gable got the knees up.
Massive opportunity for Gable. He needs to make the tag.
The race is on. Here comes Murphy.
There goes Murphy.
And
You got to give credit to Buddy Murphy for having the wherewithal to stop that tag from happening. Look at this, right back into their own corner.
Now, what a heartbreaker for Chad Gable.
That is smart strategy. This is why they were tag team champions, you two goofs. Good, there's one for Mojo. I never get tired of watching him get punched in the face.
Now Blake and Murphy.
You're such a Grinch.
Chad Gable exactly
There you go.
Tag made, and here comes Jason Jordan. Jordan sent to clean house. Beautiful drop kick, and another.
One of the best natural athletes in NXT.
Beautiful overhead belly to belly.
Simon, see ya.
Wow.
Aiden, you can join him.
Oh, man.
Oh, the straps are down. Jordan's gonna pound. Oh, Jason Jordan is single-handedly controlling this match.
Aiden English able to break up the pinfall attempt.
Oh, wow. Man. English could plant it. Now, Simon Gotch.
What's going on here? Whoa!
Oh! Great athleticism by Zack Ryder. Let's hope Mojo follows suit and falls flat on his face. Oh, it's like I could see it in the future.
Yeah, you
Thank
got
you,
your wish,
Murphy.
Corey.
Yeah, well, look out, Jason Jordan.
Belly to belly suplexes to the top rope.
This is awesome.
Jordan. Tag made to Gable.
Up, Blake.
Oh. Cover. That's it. Your winners, Jason Jordan and Chad Gable.
What a win for Jordan and Gable. Who's he motioning to?
Oh, who do you think who do you think he's motioning to?
It's
He's
a
motioning to
miracle.
Blake.
He can walk.
Yeah.
He healed
Oh,
before our
good.
very eyes. It's a modern day Lazarus, Phillips.
That turns around and takes out the knee of Gable.
It was ingenious.
Yeah.
These guys were the tag team champions for a reason. Look, I love Jordan and Gable as much as the next guy, but give Blake and Murphy and Bliss credit. That was brilliant.
Look at, now hammering away on the knee. Somewhere Ric Flair's loving this. Look at Blake. These two just as vicious as the next one. This is going to be a real bad position for Chad Gable. Injured knee in the corner there. Oh, such a big part of what he could do in the ring. And now Blake. Gable's assault.
Gable's on the wrong.
Oh,
Oh,
did
my
you see
goodness.
that? Murphy just used Alexa Bliss like a battering ram.
He didn't use Alexa Bliss.
There's the cover and a kick out.
She assisted him.
She assisted.
No one uses Alexa Bliss. She's part of the team.
Yeah.
Chad Gable's in the wrong part of town where a man with a man bun is trying to break your leg.
Man, all the people in the NXT universe have been talking so much about Gable and Jordan. Do you think a team like Blake and Murphy is a little bit ticked they're not in that conversation?
Of course, deservedly so. Tag team division's the place to be right now. Everything's on fire. They want to be in the conversation.
Whoa, whoa!
I think Gable sort of launched Murphy over there.
Did he do that with one leg? Gable trying to crawl to the corner. Jason Jordan begging for a tag here. He's not going to have anybody in his way here at the moment. Murphy tossed back into the ring. Now the tag to Blake to catch Gable, and I think he just got him. Gable trying to reach out into the corner. Blake trying to hold him up. The reach and the tag. Here comes Jason Jordan.
We've seen this before.
Drop kick. And another one.
What an unbelievable athlete, Jason Jordan. Uh-oh.
Well, here we go. Oh, what elevation. Oh.
Threw Blake right across Murphy. The straps come down, and this never ends well for the other team.
Shoulder into the midsection. Tag from Jordan to Gable. Oh, down he goes. Cover from Gable, and American Alpha win this one.
Here are your winners, American Alpha!
Murphy, oh, right into a backbreaker. Murphy's still legal here in this matchup. Great awareness by Blake and a kick out. That's how smart the former tag team champions are.
That's why they were tag team champions. That's why they made it to the top of the mountain. They can get the job done.
I've spoken with Blake and Murphy, and they even talk about going back to NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. The night they lost the tag team titles, and that still is a sour taste in their mouth. They can't stand that they lost those titles. They feel like there's another opportunity coming for them any day.
There's an opportunity right in front of them right now. If they were to be the team that derails American Alpha, absolutely you put them right in the conversation.
Always pays to have Alexa Bliss for some support in the corner as well. Now Gable trying to get back to a vertical base here against Murphy. Oh, and that is how Gable can manipulate the human body. And Murphy got caught by Gable, shoulders down, another kick out. And now Gable doing a smart thing, trying to crawl to the corner. Can he make it to Jason Jordan? And Murphy gonna drag him back into his corner.
It was a brilliant job by Murphy of cutting off the ring, cutting it in half, grabbing onto the ankle with Gable like a bear trap, not letting him go.
And Blake and Murphy being very smart here, going after the small of the back. Oh! And Blake came up empty there with the elbow. Jason Jordan, look at the face, once again into this matchup, and Murphy once again dragging Gable. Oh, he missed. Gable again trying to drag to the corner.
Murphy still hanging on. Gable's right there.
Inches away. Murphy launched into the corner. Blake made a tag, so did Jason Jordan. Here we go. Drop kick from Jordan. Beautiful. Here come the suplexes. Oh,
goes in a 450.
Caught him.
Oh, God.
When the straps go down, game over. Shoulder into the midsection, and there goes Murphy. Murphy tried to counter with a drop kick, didn't do him any good. Tossed into the air, bridging into the cover. American Alpha is on top.
Here are your winners, American Alpha.
Chad Gable a little too quick for Aiden English.
Aiden English missed there. Simon Gotch trying to dive in and cut off Chad Gable here, not giving him any room to breathe. Oh, look at Gable. Oh, into the ropes.
The back of Gotch's head snapping against those ropes. Huge opportunity for Gable to make the tag here.
Gable dives into the corner. Here comes Jason Jordan. Exactly what the Vaudevillains didn't want. Drop kick by Jordan. And another one. Whoa! Uh-oh.
Wow.
Caught with a suplex. And another suplex. Jordan is all sorts of fired up. We've seen this before. Shoulder first into the midsection. Tag made to Gable. Oh, and look at Simon Gotch breaking things up.
Great ring awareness by Gotch, able to pull Jordan out before they could execute their finisher.
English misses with a senton. Now Chad Gable one-on-one here, the two legal men in this matchup.
Rolling through, oh my God!
Oh, onto the neck of Aiden English and broken up by Simon.
That high-angle German suplex just about turned the lights out for Aiden English, but Gotch able to make the save for his team. There goes Gotch.
Gotch hanging in there on the apron. Jason Jordan, oh, caught with a kick. Uh-oh, belly to belly.
Everybody's down. The #1 contendership is up for grabs. Who can get to their feet first? Which team can execute and walk out of here victorious?
Oh, Aiden English trying to sucker in Chad Gable and a kick out. Powerbomb by English. Covering on Chad Gable and a kick out. American Alpha's still in it.
Aiden English driving Chad Gable down from probably 6-7 feet in the air. And that set out powerbomb, but Gable somehow able to kick out and the tag was made. Jason Jordan just tagged Chad Gable.
I don't think Aiden English saw the tag, however, whipped into the corner, oh, right to the midsection. There's the tag.
Gable's legal again. Here we go.
Launched into the air, bridging into the cover, and we have new #1 contenders here on NXT.
Here are your winners and the new #1 contenders for the NXT Tag Team Championship, American Alpha.
Guys, congratulations. You're the brand new #1 contenders for the NXT Tag Team titles. How does it feel?
Feels amazing.
Sounds great.
Feels awesome. Yeah. But that's done.
Yeah. You know, we gotta look ahead. We have to move forward.
Forward to Dallas.
Yeah.
Well, the NXT Universe tonight gave you guys a rousing ovation. You could hear them. I'm sure you deserve it. You guys have worked awfully hard to get this opportunity.
That's because people that work hard recognize people that work hard. We're not the type of guys that beg for opportunities. Okay, we don't ask for them. We earn them.
Oh, and tonight, we earned an opportunity. Now we have to move forward. We're one step closer to having our hard work pay off.
So Dallas, I hope you're ready.
Oh, wait. They'll be more than ready.
I got you. I hope you're ready, willing,
and Gable.
So sick.
Jordan able to land on his feet.
Oh, shoulders down here on Dawson and a kick out. Oh! Great uppercut. Shoulders down on Jordan and Gable saved it.
Where did Gable even come from?
Who knows? Tossed down. Oh man, a nasty landing.
This is not where Jordan wants to be.
Oh, hold on, look at this. Jordan looking to go for a pinfall drop kick down to the ring. Shoulders down on Dawson to win the titles now.
American Alpha can taste the gold. Dash and Dawson must be feeling it slip away. It is so close. There's a power of Jordan out of nowhere.
Belly to belly into the corner. Dawson doesn't know where he's at. Oh, and Dash saved Dawson.
Dawson knew where he was enough to get out of the way. The tag's made. Gable's a legal man.
Dawson saw it. Shoulders down, trying to surprise Gable and a kick out. I think he might have had the tights while he was at it. Dawson the counter. Now Gable. The cover, now a kick out. Oh, and again. Gable nearly had him. Counter for counter. Looking for a bunch of covers here and nearly had him. Now Dawson kicked out.
Runs up memories of Owen Hart using that pin. Gable's doing his homework.
Shoulders down, and Dawson powers up off the mat. All this for the NXT Tag Team titles.
Up and over.
Oh, wait a minute. The ref says there was a tag.
Jordan made the tag. Jordan tagged Gable as Gable was going over the top rope.
Oh!
Dawson didn't see it.
Right to the midsection. Grand amplitude. We have new champions.
Here are your winners and new NXT Tag Team Champions, American Alpha.
Gentlemen, congratulations, the new NXT Tag Team Champions. Talk to us about the journey that it took to get to this moment.
There's a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work, a lot of time spent, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of emotions, a lot of digging deep to stick with it, and it paid off.
To the top before, and we've come up short. As we said, we could not let that happen again. I don't know what it would have done to us. We had to win this match. And we did. It just feels so good.
Talk to us, guys, about not only winning the NXT Tag Team Championship, but doing it at NXT TakeOver Dallas WrestleMania weekend.
This crowd, these people were insane, amazing. One of our biggest event. We built and finally got here. This is where you want to win a big match like this. This is where you want it to happen on the biggest stage possible. With all the pressure. I love performing under pressure. I know he loves performing under pressure. That's when you're at your best. You got to be at your absolute peak.
This is WrestleMania weekend. Everybody flies from around the entire world to come here for a special moment, to be a part of something that's unbelievable. That means so much every single year. And the 10,000 people out of more than 100,000 people that are in Dallas, they come here to see this. They come here to see something special, and we get to start it off and achieve our goal. This is what we worked for, and this.
People know about our past in amateur wrestling, things like that. Everybody knows about this. But what a lot of people don't know is that he's been through a lot more since he's been here. He's been here such a long time. This is a long time coming. There's nobody that deserves it more than this guy right here, I promise you. And I'm just so happy that I got to be the one to be a part of his success along with him. It's just amazing.
Gentlemen, congratulations. Enjoy your night as the new NXT Tag Team Champions.
Once again, the Revival dictating the pace.
Oh, hold on, look at Jason Jordan trying to counter and into tag. Into tag to Chad Gable. Oh, bridging into the cover. Shoulders down, Dash Wilder's down. Dawson kicked out.
You got to give Dawson credit for being able to kick out of that. A combination drop kick German suplex by American Alpha. I don't know that Dawson knows where he is, but he knows he didn't lose.
And you see Chad Gable directing traffic, trying to set up Jason Jordan in the corner. Look at Dash Wilder, face first into the steel stairs.
Wilder pulled Jordan right off the apron. Gable still legal in the ring.
Oh, thought he was going for a DDT there for a second. Ankle lock.
Gable's got it locked in. Can Dawson hang on?
Scott Dawson caught in the middle of the ring. The NXT Universe champ now from the tap. And Dawson, walks right into it. Cover. He's got the tights. He nearly had him.
Unbelievable. Gable somehow able to kick out that uppercut from Wilder on the floor. Caught him off guard. Dawson right there with the roll-up, but it wasn't quite enough to dethrone the tag team champions.
Another tag. Back in comes Dash Wilder. What a matchup here for the tag team titles. Now once again the Revival looking for a double.
Oh my God! Gable caught him in a belly to belly.
Both men are down and out. Gable got the best of it, however. Cover here and Wilder broke it up.
I don't know how Gable was able to reverse the momentum. Dawson came in a little high and Gable caught him with a belly to belly. That was unbelievable.
It was so close. It didn't look like either man had a good landing. Oh, now into the corner. Jordan's got the legal tag. Oh, and Jordan got him again.
Oh, there goes Gable.
That was setting up for grand amplitude.
Dawson with the save. Shatter Machine.
Dash the cover. Revival are two-time champions.
Here are your winners and the new NXT Tag Team Champions, the
No offense, boys, but you two, you're not next in line for anything. We lost our titles to the Revival at TakeOver. And when and if you two get your shot, it ain't gonna be against them. It's gonna be against us because we are gonna win them back.
That's right, boys. We're winning them back. And you better believe that we're gonna get our revenge against the authors of pain. But first things first, we got a little bit of business to handle. We're gonna remind the Revival that we are the alphas of NXT.
Listen, enough with the bickering, okay? I mean, as flattering as it is to see you guys fighting over myself and Dash Wilder, I'm about to stop you, okay? I'm gonna let you in on a little top guy secret, okay? Up here. Right now, we drive the car. Right now, we're manning the ship. Right now, we, the Revival, are calling the shots. And if you ask me, neither of you are gonna get what you want.
Listen. Gargonzala, Chimpy, whatever you call yourselves. We've told you boys before, and we will tell you again, that you are nothing more than a couple of good hands, and you have done nothing to deserve a shot at the Revival. American Alpha, it may be part of your name, but you are no longer the Alphas around here. You're more like the Betas. And the way we see it, we're the A-team. And so we dictate the terms.
Oh boy. Here comes our general manager. Right here.
Gentlemen, you're getting a little ahead of yourselves here. You forget This is NXT, and I dictate the terms. Now, Tommaso, Johnny, you are correct. You are in line for a tag team championship. And when that opportunity arises, you will get it. But I think, and I'm sure everybody here thinks, that we need to find out exactly who is the dominant team here in NXT. And so, next week on this show, there will be an NXT Tag Team Championship. The Revival will face the American Alpha. And it will be in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
American Alpha trying to put him away. Once again, American Alpha down on the Revival and a kick out.
This is absolutely incredible. You have to take your hat off to Dawson for having the wherewithal to kick out, and Gable just keeps coming up with pinning combinations.
Looking for a backslide there. Now Dawson just out muscling him. Whipped into the corner there. Look at Jason Jordan up on the apron.
Tag
Great
was
tag.
made.
Tag made.
Jason Jordan, the legal man.
Oh!
Could be looking for grand amplitude.
We're going to set things up. No, Dash Wilder took out Gable.
Great teamwork by the Revival. Wow!
Oh, they wanted the Shatter Machine. Jordan cover on Dawson. Dawson's still in it.
Unbelievable teamwork by both teams. Jordan looking for that ankle lock again. He's got it in.
Once
in the center of the ring.
Once again, the ankle lock. Will it be Dawson's turn to tap out to American Alpha? No.
Great counter. Dawson able to break the hold.
Dawson another cover. Shoulders down. Jason Jordan now.
Dawson looking for that inverted figure 4 once again. He's got it in.
Right back to it. Jason Jordan.
Jordan's gonna tap. Revival's gonna retain the championship.
Gable! Good Gable! Gable from out of the rafters.
There goes Wilder and Gable.
Oh.
Chad Gable with a desperation move, soaring halfway across the ring to save the opportunity for American Alpha.
Jason Jordan and Scott Dawson absolutely spent. Both the legal men inside the ring at the moment. Dash Wilder a long way from the tag rope. This may benefit American Alpha. And now into the corner, there goes Jordan. Oh, Dawson with a big knee.
Dawson saw the tag made.
Now looking for a suplex here on Chad Gable off of the apron. Got a hold of Dawson here.
This is dangerous territory outside on the apron, trading right hands.
And the referee's trying to get them both back inside the ring.
Gable's looking for that German suplex.
Whoa. Looking for a German suplex onto the barricade, perhaps.
That could end Dawson's career.
Oh, look at Dash Wilder in to help his teammate.
Elbow.
Shatter Machine!
Oh my God, on the apron.
Scott Dawson, the legal man, off of the Shatter Machine on the apron. Cover here on Gable, and the Revival get a third fall. They retain the titles.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Revival.
Well, SmackDown Live is going to be the land of opportunity. So we are picking the best tag team in NXT. They are ready, willing, and Gable. American Alpha, Jason Jordan, and Chad Gable!
And look at Ellering, no panic whatsoever. Now watch Jordan. Jordan, caught here, top rope. Tag made by Chad Gable, getting Jordan out of harm's way. And look at Gable with all his force, with all his might, dropping one of the authors of pain.
Just bulldozing through him. Wasn't pretty, but it was effective. Look at the power of Gable. My God.
How in the world did he do that? Cover, 2 count and a kick out.
Let's take another look at this. Bam! Chad Gable, where does that power come from? Almost enough for a 3 count.
I know Gable's a former Olympian, but he just launched a near 300-pound man across the ring.
But after launching that 300-pound man, Gable hasn't been able to put him away.
How much did that take out of Gable? Now look at this, caught in the center
Not
of the
as much
ring.
as this is going to. Oh, Jordan on the outside, great ring awareness.
Jordan taking care of one. Oh man, it just dropped.
Good God. Gable
Gable.
Ankle lock.
Gable to the submission. Ankle lock here, center of the ring. The big tattooed one trying to crawl over to his buddy and get pulled out of the ring here.
It's a smart strategy.
The officials
What's
trying
Jordan thinking? Where's Jason Jordan going? Oh my God!
gosh. Jordan is exhausted, fell off the ramp.
I have never seen Jason Jordan have to take to the skies like that out of pure necessity, just to have a chance to take down these two monsters.
Well, you know what they say about desperate times. Now taking down the Authors of Pain. The 10 count has started here. Gable is still in the ring, however.
Gable's much less than 100%.
No. What is Gable thinking?
Oh, that was dumb. Oh my God!
Into the LED board along the apron.
Oh man,
God!
Jordan head first into those stairs. He's got to be out cold.
Gable rolled back into the ring. Gable is still legal for American Alpha. This has just been devastation here. Oh, look at it. Setting up Gable.
Oh, man. We've seen that before.
And the Authors of Pain have beaten the former NXT Tag Team Champions.
Here are your winners, the Authors of Pain.
Here is the SmackDown Live debut for American Alpha. Immediately, Chad Gable riding Simon Gotch with a face lock.
Let's get it quick. Wow.
Look at that.
Wow is right.
All over him.
How would you like to be out there with that, David?
No, I'm good right here.
Simon Gotch with a side wrist lock, grounding Gable momentarily. The bridge, the kip up, and a nice reversal by Gable. Look at the speed.
Wow, look how easy he makes
Leg
it.
scissors takedown.
You know, the old NWA Midwest right here with Nick Goulas, he was a hotbed of tag team here in Nashville. They'd love to have these two guys.
Tag made, in comes Jason Jordan, and beautiful explosive drop kick by Jordan.
Such a big guy, he's got a lot of elevation.
Jordan started amateur wrestling at the age of 7. He thought it was pro wrestling at the time, but it served him well and has brought him here to WWE. Nice counter knee strike by Gotch.
Yeah, you know, it took Jason Jordan a little time to come into his own in NXT, but man, did he explode.
Double hip toss with Jordan landing on his feet, and here tag was made, and
they don't see it. They do now.
Diving double clothesline by Gable, and drop kicks. It's stereo by American Alpha.
You know, I asked Jason who his team that he emulated the most, and he said it was the Steiners and also the Rockers. They're certainly a lot bigger than the Rockers, but they move like them.
Well, a team that doesn't think highly of American Alpha is the Vaudevillains, and we are trending worldwide. The #1 trend, hashtag SD Live. And the Vaudevillains looking to light up Chad Gable.
You know, if the Vaudevillains are going to be successful.
Here comes Gotch with a lateral press and a kick out at 2.
Thing you don't want to do is turn this into a wrestling match.
Absolutely
you
not.
You want to beat them up.
You don't want to try to wrestle these two. You just want to beat them down.
The American Alpha represent the new wave in tag team wrestling, while the Vaudevillains, John, a throwback to the likes of Frank Gotch, George Hackenschmidt, Ed Strangler Lewis, and the like.
Yeah, and even Carl Gotch.
You guys, this is one of the most anticipated tag team debuts that I can remember.
And Chad Gable and his partner Jason Jordan getting the best of the Vaudevillains. Here comes Jordan. He uncorks him, punches right hand, follows that up with a dynamic drop kick. Catches
Look
the
at
kick.
this.
Leg capture
Did you
suplex
see that?
over the overhead belly to belly. And another release.
Just
overhead
tossing it.
belly to belly.
Oh,
suplex.
yeah. That is infectious energy.
A savant of suplexes, Jason Jordan. Ooh.
Now that's how you make a debut.
American Alpha, you guys made your highly anticipated debut here on SmackDown Live. Not only that, you got the win against the Vaudevillains. Yeah. What is going through your mind at this very moment?
Go ahead. Well, for me, it's been a long road to get to this point. This is where I want to be. This is where we've wanted to be. And to be honest, it's kind of surreal still. It hasn't fully set in that just happened. I mean, it feels amazing, though. It really does.
We're here. We made our debut. We've been waiting forever for this, but this wasn't about making a debut. It's about coming here and making a statement that we're the ones that are leading this tag team revolution, okay, that people keep talking about. We're the ones at the forefront, and that's what we just proved out there, okay? And I hope that makes every other team in the back mad. I hope it makes them furious.
Well, I hope it lights a fire on them,
That's what we need, because you won't believe the type of competition that happens when there's a fire lit under every team in that locker room.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is what we want. We want everybody at their best, because we understand in order to be the best, we have to beat everyone at their best. So that's what we're going to do.
Bring your best, boys, every last one of you, because we have arrived on SmackDown Live, and you better believe that American Alpha is ready,
Give it to them.
willing, and Gable.
What? There he goes. He got it.
Uh-oh, things just changed. Jason Jordan comes in and he begins to fire off on Breeze and catches him on the jaw with the drop kick.
Look at that.
Oh! Belly to belly alpha.
Man, this kid is something to see.
Suplexes all around. The savant of suplexes, Jason Jordan. Ooh. Spearing Breeze in the corner. Tag made, in comes Gable.
Breezango knows what's coming. They're trying to stop it. Didn't work.
Beautiful tandem offense there. The bridge on the German suplex. Fandango in to break it up.
One thing you gotta love about American Alpha is they've raised the game of the entire tag team division. They come in, they tell everybody they're the best in the world. It upsets the Usos, it upsets Breezango, it upsets everybody that's in the tag team division, as well as Soot. If you have any pride at all in your life, he can upset you.
John, you're a member of a dominant tag team in the APA. David talked about trust. What other keys make a successful tag team?
It's working together, it's always being on the same page, and it's your ego being in the team and not in yourself.
Now it's Breeze in the electric chair as Jordan has him set up here, but Fandango pushes Gable off. He crashes and burns. Hurricanrana by Breeze. This could be it. Jordan kicks out.
Wow, that was close. This Breezango is a very good team, but I do think this will be an upset if they find a way to beat American Alpha.
Man. Kick in the
I think he got him.
Wow. And Gable dives in to save the day for American Alpha. But Jordan still trying to clean out the cobwebs hoisted up by Breeze.
And it's all about the prestige of being the inaugural SmackDown Live champion.
Oh, and Gable takes out Fandango. Breeze kicks out of that pinning predicament. Oh, it's a Gary by Tyler Breeze.
Cover him, Tyler.
Hard-hitting tag team action. And
Oh,
kicks
down.
out again. This is what it means to compete for the inaugural SmackDown Tag Team Championships.
American Alpha, they came here for one reason and one reason only, and that is to be the best on SmackDown Live.
But Breeze is the one on his feet as Jordan struggles. Leg capture, overhead, Alphaplex by Jordan, turning the tables on Breeze.
Oh, here we go.
Tag made.
American Alpha advances to the semifinals.
Here are your winners, American Alpha.
And you
did move forward because I want to take everyone to NXT TakeOver Dallas because that's when you arrived. You won the tag team titles. What an emotional night for you guys, right?
Yeah. So you mentioned the Olympics briefly. And believe it or not, that was obviously the greatest day of my life, and at the same time, one of the worst days of my life. Because as you know, I came up a little bit short there at the Olympics, right? Now, to have this goal my entire life and then kind of come up short is like, something was missing. There was still something in me, there was fire left, and I needed to fill that little gap that I left. And we found this opportunity, and like,
which is funny that you say that because the same thing happened for me with my NCAA career. I was #1 ranked heavyweight and came into the NCAA tournament and came up short. I didn't win a national championship. I didn't even All-American. And the same exact feeling that Chad had with the Olympics, I had.
And for us, this Dallas thing was like, this is our chance. Like, we can redeem ourselves here, you know? Like, we got our chance to win on the big stage. Like,
you guys were in tears.
Exactly. It's
the culmination of so many things coming together. Like a lifetime of hard work coming to one moment, and it all paid off. Because we knew what it felt like to get to that point, to be so close, to be so close to achieving your dreams, your goals, and everything's there, and everything can fall into place, and that doesn't happen. And it can mentally ruin you. It really can.
For an athlete, that's the worst thing in the world. There's nothing worse.
So when we got a shot at redemption and it happened, and it didn't slip through our hands again, it's hard not to get emotional. It's hard not to come to tears when it finally happens.
A couple other questions. I want you to reenact something for me because I was actually at the announce desk during SmackDown Live when the announcement was made that American Alpha had been drafted to SmackDown Live. You guys were watching this live at the Performance Center in Orlando.
Yes.
I'm the camera. I'm on you. You hear your names. What was your reaction?
The build-up was terrible, first of all, because Daniel Bryan said we're drafting the best tag team in NXT. Now, I'm of the opinion, obviously, that we were the best tag team in NXT, but he has a very interesting take on wrestling. So you don't know what he's thinking. Excellent. But when he started the catchphrase, kind of settled down, and I'm like, he's got to be saying it. Yeah. And like, to be honest, the way that he did it and the enthusiasm that he said all these things with, he didn't have to do that, you know? Yeah. He made it seem like this enormous deal.
But what did you do when you heard your names?
I froze.
You did. I looked at him for
like do something. I was just like, oh my God, it happened. It's happening.
I
this
think
is
I was
real.
just cheesing.
And then like finally when it was like snap out of it, like no, it's real. And like I turned and looked, and your smile, I was like, it's real. It's happening. And that was my reaction. Was just wow. Like it actually finally is happening.
So guys, this is real. The fact that you're in a tournament to crown the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. You've already advanced. So how do you plan on winning the gold?
Oh, that's easy, right?
Yeah. Should we tell him? Do you want to start? You start.
We're going to stay ready,
willing,
and Gable.
So sick.
The experience of the Usos. Oh, the Usos immediately going on the attack.
That is the experience of the Usos.
Showing that guile as they slam Jason Jordan to the canvas.
Going for that Samoa drop and lost him as he's going over his shoulders.
Oh, there's a spear in the corner by Jordan on Jimmy Uso. Tag man.
Hey, look at here.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, he hit him.
Oh, they got him. Whoa.
Here are your winners, American Alpha.
Jason Jordan all fired up.
Jason Jordan taking the Usos out. This is right here decides who gets the tag team champions.
Lateral press hooks the leg, and Jordan garners a 2 count.
It's close. When they had this match before the tag team tournament, American Alpha upset the Usos in about 30 seconds. After that was when the Usos attacked Chad Gable.
And the Usos haven't looked back since they backdoored their way into a tag team title shot
bad here
at Backlash. But fell short against Heath Slater and Rhino. Jason Jordan pushed off the corner by Jey Uso. Oh, Uso.
Headbutts.
Series of headbutts on Jordan.
Uso knows he's in trouble.
There's a tag there.
Super kick by Jey Uso. Tag was made. Samoan splash by Jimmy Uso.
What a save!
To save his partner. My goodness, the guts of Chad Gable on literally one wheel, summoning up the energy to make sure that he and his partner still have a chance, John.
Look at Chad Gable. He's absolutely no mobility.
Hit his knee on the way down, too.
Man. On the receiving end of a heinous assault 2 weeks ago there. Capture. Overhead suplex there, the Alphaplex in full effect for Jason Jordan. Just ate that super kick.
Oh, that was an explosion. Problem is, Jason Jordan, welcome to Gilligan's Island. You are out there all alone.
Who is going to emerge victorious? Who will get a shot at the SmackDown Tag Team Championships? Had no mercy.
He's close making the tag.
Gable getting back up to his feet. Oh, his knee just gave out.
Hey, you good? You good? Come on, go.
Gable won't in, but Jason Jordan is making a decision not to tag his partner.
Wow, that was gutsy.
Roll up here by Jordan.
Oh! I think Jason Jordan made the right decision. Last thing you want to do is get Chad Gable back in. Even though it looks like it may...
Oh! By Jey Uso on that injured left knee. Super kicks in stereo. Jordan doing what was best, what he thought for his team, but he's on the receiving end of a Samoan splash. And the Usos are up to no mercy.
Here are your winners, the Usos!
2012 U.S. Olympic Greco-Roman wrestler Chad Gable utilizing those skills early on Kenny.
Chad Gable knows something about representing his country. So obviously he's ready to represent SmackDown Live on top of that.
Scoop and a slam by Kenny. It's been a decade since the Spirit Squad have been tag team champions, but they have acquitted themselves well. There's some tag team cohesion. Mikey with a 1 count on Chad Gable. And actually cheerleading the theme in this tag team matchup, Gable and Jordan. Telling me earlier today, Gable married a cheerleader and Jason Jordan was a powder puff football male cheerleader.
So you're saying American Alpha is friendly to the cheerleader?
That's right. Oh! Mikey not friendly to Chad Gable, looking to make the tag to Kenny.
Hey, no disrespect to the Spirit Squad, but I want American Alpha representing SmackDown, not the cheerleaders from Bring It On.
Oh! Kenny misses with the guillotine, a leg drop.
And David, show some respect. These are former tag team champions, these cheerleaders.
And granted, they are underdogs here against the American Alpha, but...
Ooh, look at that height!
Wow.
This Jason Jordan. You know what, David? You may be right. This American Alpha is something special.
Jason Jordan, a 3-sport star and school, but he just rammed his shoulder into the turnbuckle roll-up. Oh, man, so close for Kenny on Jason Jordan. So the Spirit Squad showing their fighting spirit here on SmackDown Live.
There's a tag
made. Gable trips up Kenny. The legal man is Chad Gable. Right into grand amplitude. And American Alpha going to the Survivor Series.
Here are your winners, American Alpha.
Can I say I'm relieved?
And American Alpha joins the Hype Bros and the SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, Beauty and the Man Beast at Survivor Series. Twisting off the corner with that clothesline, Chad Gable. 20 years of amateur wrestling culminating with an appearance at the Olympics. There's the German suplex with a bridge.
Oh!
And it was after participating in Greco-Roman wrestling at the 2012 Olympics Gable made up his mind that he would focus his attention on becoming a WWE superstar. One win away from challenging for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Driven face first into the post.
And that's what a great tag team does. Look, the Usos came to the WWE and they say one thing: we want to be the greatest tag team of all time. They have no aspirations to be singles wrestlers. They just want to be a team and be the greatest, and they are on their way.
Tag was made. Pendulum backbreaker. Oh. And Jey Uso coming off the top turnbuckle.
Oh, yeah. How did he kick out of that?
Fireman's carry. Oh, Gable escapes on his feet. Back elbow to Jey Uso.
There was a tag. I don't think Jey Uso knows there was a tag.
Jordan has Jey Uso on the electric chair. Chad Gable, the top turnbuckle. Avalanche Bulldog.
Like Rick Steiner.
Oh! You mentioned Rick Steiner. Jason Jordan grew up idolizing the Steiner brothers. A decorated tag team, and they want to be decorated as well. But what a battle here, David, between American Alpha and the Usos.
Man. Uso going for the home run.
Samoan splash, instead he crashes onto the shins of Jordan, who rolls him up.
Oh, man, that's close.
WWE Universe in Ottawa enjoying every single scintillating second as Jimmy Uso takes out Chad Gable. Chop block by Jey Uso. They did this before to American Alpha.
This has become their calling card.
History being revisited. Oh! Wow, hang amplitude German suplex by Gable and Jimmy Uso. Grand amplitude!
They got him!
Oh. And there, the veteran crotches Gable on the top turnbuckle. His father, Bob Orton Sr., popularized the superplex. Randy Orton down! Doing his dad proud with that one.
Come on, Gable, this is it. This is it, tag. This is it.
Orton making the tag to Bray Wyatt, and Jason Jordan makes the tag as well.
Oh!
Wow! Overhead belly-to-belly alpha plex by Jason Jordan.
Wyatt with a great counter. Oh, it's Saito suplex.
Salted up suplexes. Jason Jordan gets a 2 count. Randy Orton gets deposited to the outside as American. Oh! Cannonball off the apron by Gable.
This is what Gable wants. Ooh. That is not what Jason Jordan wants.
Back press hooks both legs, and Jordan able to escape the wrath of Bray Wyatt.
Look, I got to tell you, I am impressed with these kids. This American Alpha is taking it to an incredible team here. And they have a chance of winning this match and going to tables, ladders, and chairs to fight for the WWE SmackDown Championship.
Jordan fights off that attack. Oh. Beautiful German suplex. And Jason Jordan, what? Oh, what?
Luke Harper.
Luke Harper has materialized at ringside.
Forget him, Jordan.
Jordan.
It's easier said than done, David.
Focus on the task at hand.
Uh-oh.
And he walks right into Bray Wyatt. Oh,
there we go. Right in the face. Here it is.
It's a grand amplitude, but Randy Orton with an RKO.
Out of nowhere.
Ball spear by Jordan and Orton in the corner. Oh, but Wyatt avoids that spear.
Yeah, Luke Harper pulled him out of the way. Luke Harper pulled Bray Wyatt out of the way.
Sister Abigail.
Oh, come on.
Here are your winners, the Wyatt family.
Oh, gator roll by Luke Harper.
That's a strange man, Luke Harper.
Strange, but so skilled, John.
Need Rick Grimes to counter that.
For such a big man, David, so light on his feet. Luke Harper acquitted himself very well in that Four Corners #1 contenders
Yes,
match
I mean,
for
the guy's
the WWE Championship.
He's incredibly agile. I think he thinks that he's a cruiserweight.
Of course, cruiserweights coming up on 205. Wow! WWE Network swinging sidewalk slam. Harper with the lateral press and a two.
Still in it. You got to give Gable credit. I mean, this guy has unparalleled endurance.
Right now, Gable's just doing everything he can to stay in the match for his team.
Gable, oh! And he sends Luke Harper face first into the turnbuckle. A desperation move by Gable, who will try to crawl his way to his corner and make a much-needed tag to Jordan.
The only chance he gets.
Oh, Orton has made the tag, and so has Jordan.
Incredible athleticism out of Jason Jordan. And straight. Wow.
Overhead, belly-to-belly alphaplex. And Jason Jordan and Fuego. Side suplex by Jason Jordan. Lateral press. Oh, and Harper in to rescue Orton. Incredible action here in this Four Corners tag team elimination match. Who will emerge SmackDown Tag Team Champions? Wow! Cannonball off the apron by Gable. Oh! And Jordan wipes out the leader of the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt.
And Jason Jordan walking into vintage Randy Orton.
Draping DDT.
Can't remember who used to say that. Some announcer somewhere.
13,145 fans selling out Allstate Arena. Electrified by the action. Oh! Gable knocks Harper off the apron. Randy Orton now going after Gable. Oh! What? Orton just knocked Harper off the apron. Oh, missile drop kick from the top turnbuckle by Gable.
I think it's the other way around. Harper came in there to help Randy, and by mistake,
wait,
was the one that brought Randy off that top turnbuckle.
Oh, Randy!
You're kidding me! You're kidding me! Oh, way!
SmackDown Tag Team Champions!
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, American Alpha.
What I like about Bray Wyatt here is no pause. Well, Jason Jordan kicked out. I think Bray Wyatt probably expected not to win the match there, but as soon as Jordan kicked out, Bray Wyatt was right back on top of him.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt, a big man with a big angle. Oh, he just got leveled.
I don't think he expected that.
By Jordan.
Oh, you're right. He didn't. This is Jason Jordan's opportunity.
This is it. Come on.
You want to hold on to those tag team championships, you better find a way to get to your partner, Chad Gable.
Got to reach down. This is it right here.
Bray Wyatt trying to clean out the cobwebs.
He knows the urgency.
Made the tag to Orton. And tag was made to Gable. Diving crossbody on the Apex Predator. Northern Light suplex by Chad Gable. And a quarter mount, and Gable raining down those right hands. Orton doing a good job of locking them. What a dive on Bray Wyatt.
Look at that.
High angle German suplex with a bridge. Shoulders are down for 2.
Jason Jordan trying to go for that Saito suplex again. It didn't work this time.
Things are breaking down in Baton Rouge in this SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. Oh, a forearm right across the jawbone by Gable.
LSU is home of Death Valley where dreams come to die, and it may be the dreams that are coming to die. But
Diving clothesline by Gable. Covers Orton for the 1-2. Orton lifts that left shoulder just in the nick of time. What? Luke Harper back on the apron again, trying to distract
Thumb in the eye.
Orton able to take advantage. Orton knocks Harper off the apron. Rapid DDT, spiking Chad Gable.
I mean, like a long dart. Planted. Randy's in that place where he hears voices.
And the Viper,
one of the greatest closers in WWE history,
trying to deliver the ultimate venom to Chad Gable.
And Randy Orton has the opportunity to finish. You can put it in the bank.
And Harper back on the apron again.
Harper.
Oh, Connor roll by Gable, shoulders down.
He got it.
And the match
Did he get it?
for retain.
He got it. He got it.
Your winners and still the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, American Alpha.
Oh, the power of Connor. And he launches Chad Gable, hanging him out to dry on the top rope. Wow, Jason Jordan is barely stirring.
I admire the temerity of American Alpha to challenge the entire locker room, but unfortunately, I think this is what you get.
No, this isn't what you get. The Usos jumped them after they lost. They were sore losers. It's not what you get. It's not part of this.
The Ascension, most dominant tag team champions in NXT, looking to finally claim SmackDown Tag Team Gold. Has there ever been a better opportunity for them? Covered by Connor. Oh, and somehow Jordan able to lift that left shoulder off the mat.
Not sure Jason Jordan knows where he's at, but had enough sense about him to kick out after 2.
Tag, and in comes Victor. Ascension told everyone they were going to turn this tag team turmoil match into their personal wasteland.
Well, they are doing just that.
And the Ascension appear to be on the cut ball, but Victor crashes into the turnbuckle, and Jason Jordan with another beautiful overhead belly-to-belly release suplex.
I think the Ascension thought this was a cakewalk. They're just going to walk out here and cover them, which...
And the tag is made. In comes Chad Gable. Oh, but Connor on the outside. And the legal man is Gable. He got it. Grand amplitude. American Alpha remains SmackDown Tag Team Champs.
Here are your winners and still the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, American Alpha.
I told you, I called it my favorite all along, the American Alpha.
Referee
want to face those guys straight up.
Calls for the bell, and it is officially underway now, and Fandango unloading on Jason Jordan.
Why be in a fair fight if you don't have to be?
Well,
There's a thing called honor and respect, and actually being a champion.
Oh,
embodying
come on.
Oh,
Counselor.
Fandango hanging
There's a thing
Jordan out to
called,
dry.
there's a thing called winning.
Tag was made, and kicks, double kicks to the head of Jordan by Breezango as Breeze with the ground and pound.
If you win, you can buy honor and stuff like that. Just edit your own wiki page.
Breeze with the
There's some people who want to win.
Covered by Breeze.
And actually know that they earned it. That's the difference here, John. You don't just win by technicality, by cheating.
WWE's schedule precluded Breezango from being in the Big Apple last week for Fashion Week, but I'm sure they have designs on knocking off the SmackDown Tag Team Champions tonight. And a quick start for Breezango, John.
Hope their designs are better than whoever designed these outfits they have on.
Oh, come on. You can't tell me that you and your Grammy Award-winning superstar wife wouldn't love some outfits like that and a furry selfie stick when you go to those big Hollywood parties and hobnob with stars.
If you like them so much, I want to see you in one, John.
Big knee to the midsection by Breeze, and Breezango with a strategically smart start may have bended the rules in attacking the SmackDown Tag Team Champions before the opening bell, but it's paying dividends. Or it was, at least, as the tag is made.
Oh,
Gable. Oh, and Gable explodes with a clothesline, sending Breeze over the top rope. Now Fandango in the electric chair. An ode to the Steiner Sky High Bulldog. Woo! Wow! American Alpha.
What's red? It smells like blue paint. Yeah, blue paint. It's good, yeah. No, it's red paint. Are you even listening to me?
What are you two doing?
I'm trying to figure out where we get these stupid shirts from. Where'd you get them from? The stupid shirt store, huh?
Yeah.
Stupid shirts.
We're trying to do our jobs over here.
And what's your job? I don't look at you guys.
Fashion police.
Give him a ticket. Give him a ticket.
All right. Oh, come on, guys, grow up. This is serious.
Oh, it's serious. Look, you're dressed like sailors. You're handing out tickets. What are you guys? I don't know what you guys are.
Tough Gun, Tom Cruise stuff, man. You don't even know about it.
I was Iceman, you were...
I'm Iceman, man.
Sailor instead?
They don't even know what they Hey. While you two are trying to figure out what you are this week, we know exactly what we are.
What?
Tag team champs, baby.
Oh. Yeah, we'll see you in the ring, man.
Yeah, nice, dude.
Both of you.
Yeah, we'll get you.
And Jey Uso caught with a slam. This to retain the titles. Kick out by Jey Uso.
Newly married Jason Jordan trying to take that title home to his new bride.
Talk about great tag teamwork.
Uh-oh.
Going up to the top there was Chad Gable. Run over by Jimmy. Gable's legal. Wait a minute. Jey Uso right on top has a handful of tights kick out. Oh!
Right on the button.
Tag.
Hit it. We got new champions.
Halfway across the ring.
He got him.
The Usos. So close.
Wow. What an incredible championship match. What do the Usos have to do now? Right on the button with a super kick. Right on the button with a splash from the top.
Look at the eyes of Jimmy Uso.
Can't believe it.
A
Do it
split
again.
second away. And you're right, John. They're thinking the exact same thing. Jey Uso's legal now. Oh, my God. They're going to double up. Oh, Jordan taking Jimmy Uso off his perch. Oh!
Uso landed right on that lower back. It's got to be hurting.
Once again, setting up Jey Uso. And with the bulldog from the top rope. Covered by Jason Jordan. Oh, look it out. Wow. That's that teamwork right there.
You aren't kidding.
Only twins. Oh, belly to belly. American Alpha were seconds away from retaining. Oh, and a shot to Jordan. Jimmy Uso saving his brother at the last second.
This is why SmackDown is the greatest show on television. They're chanting, "This is awesome." I completely agree.
Oh, look at this. Gable with a moonsault. Oh, and sent into the WWE Universe. Oh. And the referee trying to restore some order here, trying to get the legal parties back inside the ring. Oh, wait a minute, look at the Usos. 2-on-1 using the middle rope. Super kick connects. Cover. The Usos champions.
Here are your winners,
epitome of teamwork. Well, you wonder who's the best in the world. You don't have to wonder any longer. A heck of an effort by American Alpha.
Absolutely. Jason Jordan, Chad Gable have nothing to be ashamed of. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, and Jordan just got tossed into the post.
Is that Primo and Epico?
You talk about a shake-up. In the tag team division. Primo and Epico just came to SmackDown Live to make an impact. I love it.
As if this tag team division on SmackDown Live wasn't already competitive.
It just got better, Baron.
And now Primo trying to slow down the action. Taking another look at the clock, over 2.5 minutes here. Remember, Breezango and the Ascension have to beat the time that is set here in this match.
That clock is counting up on this match. Remember, in the next match, the clock has to count down.
Yeah, this is where you take you out of your norm. Like the Colognes want to slow down the pace. That is the exact wrong thing to do in this beat the clock challenge.
Oh, and Gable caught. And here comes Epico. Oh, a big clothesline dropping one half of American Alpha. Now the cover here. Cover and a kick out. Over 3 minutes now.
A lot of similarities between these two teams who love to utilize that quick strike offense.
At the same time, John, how careful do you have to be? You want to strike quickly, but you don't want to be careless. Cover here and a kick out by Gable.
Yeah, this completely takes you out of your norm. This completely takes you out of your normal range that you're normally in. You have Epico right here. He's wearing Chad Gable down. Look, that's a great strategy to win a match. It's not a great strategy in a beat the clock match.
You can see how antsy Jason Jordan is on the apron, and he realizes every second that ticks away could mean one less chance.
And Gable caught with a backbreaker. Now Epico to close this out and a kick out. And Byron, you mentioned it. Jason Jordan is looking at the clock, trying to keep an eye on things here as we approach 4 minutes. Tag made.
Jordan's helpless right now. All he can do is watch this increased punishment.
Sent out from the apron. Now Primo looking for the cover here, and Gable is still in this match.
It's smart. Going out for cover after cover.
A leg drop there off the power slam. Now a cover here. Cover, and Gable won't go away.
Again, don't negate the energy. Every time Gable has to kick out how much he expends.
Well, they're getting good pinfall coverage. You know, you want to get the hips above the shoulders so you have leverage.
Submission here, middle of the ring. This could do it here for the Colognes.
He's got him right in the middle of the ring.
Gable is serious.
Chad Gable may have no opportunity but to tap out.
Now Primo adjusts his positioning here on Chad Gable. Gable trying to feed off the WWE Universe. Jason Jordan wants into this match and catches a cheap shot from Primo.
Smart. Look, that's good tag team wrestling. That's what you want.
That's also got to be demoralizing for Chad Gable as we just hit the 5-minute mark.
The Colognes might be thinking about that double team backstabber, but Jason Jordan there in time to save his partner. Grand amplitude!
Right on his head.
Cover! American Alpha has set the time! 5 minutes, 17 seconds.
Here are your winners, American Alpha.